Prime Minister, first and foremost, can you just start with your reflections on this coronation weekend that we've had as a country?
Well, it's great to be here at Milan Lunch Club in Hertfordshire, joining volunteers. Now, this is part of the big help out, tens of thousands of events taking place across the country just like this, respecting and reflecting His Majesty's long tradition of service. And it's community spirit like this that binds our country together. It's fantastic to be a part of it here today and help out myself. Now, on the weekend, I think no other country in the world could put on such a dazzling spectacle, and it was a proud expression of our history, our culture, our traditions, but also a reflection of the modern character of our country. It was deeply moving to be in the coronation service and incredibly uplifting, and it's an experience I think that nobody will forget for the rest of their lives.
The police used powers your government has introduced to arrest 64 protesters on Saturday. What kind of a message does that send to the world about the UK?
Well, the police are operationally independent of government. They'll make these decisions based on what they think is best. And actually, I'm grateful to the police and everyone who played a part in ensuring that this weekend has gone so well, so successfully and so safely. That was an extraordinary effort by so many people, and I'm grateful to them for all their hard work.
You've probably also had a chance over the weekend to reflect on the local elections. On Friday morning you said they were disappointing. That turned out to be a massive understatement, didn't it?
Well, look, I know that people want us to deliver for them on their priorities. I know that that's not going to happen overnight, but we are going to strain every sinew to do exactly that, to halve inflation, grow the economy, reduce debt, cut waiting lists and stop the boats. I believe those are the country's priorities, those are my priorities, and I'm going to work night and day to deliver on them for everyone.
Will you apologise to the more than 1,000 councillors who lost their seats?
It's always disappointing to lose hard-working Conservative councillors, and I said that at the time. You know, my job is to deliver for the country, and we've got a big team of people determined to do that. We want to halve inflation, grow the economy, reduce debt, cut waiting lists, and stop the boats. Those are the country's priorities, and me and the government are going to keep working incredibly hard to deliver on those.
You've announced measures today to help deal with the kind of 8 a.m. scramble at GP surgeries up and down the country. I mean, the real problem here, though, is a lack of doctors, isn't it? How are you going to fix that?
Well, we do have actually at the moment 2,000 more people working in general practice than we did previously, but also tens of thousands more people more generally working in primary care, because there's lots of different roles that can help you in primary care now. We'll be talking more about this tomorrow, but what we're saying today is we want to invest hundreds of millions of pounds in GP practices to help end the 8 a.m. scramble. That's investing in new technology so that people don't hear engaged tones when they call, and that their call will be dealt with on the day so they know what is going to happen to them. That's new investment from the government going into general practices to help end the 8 a.m. scramble with new technology, with more to come tomorrow, because we want to make sure people can get the care that they need as quickly as they need it. It's all part of our plan to cut waiting lists.
BBC research has found that the number of pharmacies in the country, or in England anyway, has fallen by 160 over the last 2 years. I mean, your mother's a pharmacist, you ought to know a little bit about this subject. That sector needs more money, doesn't it, to provide the extra services you want it to?
Well, I care deeply about community pharmacy. My mum was a pharmacist. I worked in her pharmacy growing up. I know how important and brilliant local pharmacists are up and down our country. We want to back them. Tomorrow we'll be announcing more plans to make sure that pharmacies have the support that they need so they can help more people and ease some of the pressures in primary care. I think all of us know our local pharmacists. We know what a great job they do, and me and the government want to support them to do even more to help us.